Inside Mississippi JUCO Football is powered by Pawpaw's Campers and Cars. www.pawpawsrvs.com. By the MACJC, the toughest league in America. By Heritage Properties, Bank Plus, Mississippi Sports Medicine, EnviroTurf Services, Farm Bureau, C-Spire, the Mississippi Army National Guard, and Brown Bottling Group Pepsi. Tonight, we come to you from Clarksdale on the campus of Coahoma Community College for Inside Mississippi JUCO Football.
Go Tigers!
We're here with Dominic Marino, quarterback of Coahoma Community College. Dominic, why Coahoma Community College from you, a guy that came all the way from Sarasota, Florida?
Well, actually, I was lucky enough to have Coahoma find me. Coming out of Florida Atlantic, I had made some calls, and I was actually at a junior college in Oklahoma, and didn't work out there. And the coaches here at Coahoma were following me since I left, and it worked out to where they could find a scholarship for me to come here.
And now with Kendrick Gibson, defensive lineman for Coahoma Community College. Why Coahoma for you?
I thought it was going to be a great spot for me coming out of high school. I committed to Tennessee State coming out of high school, and I guess it was going to be a great home for me.
Playing a defensive lineman and playing in the toughest league in America here in the MACJC. It is dirty in there on a regular basis.
Yeah, yes, sir. It's dirty in the trenches. You got to do a lot of study, work hard at it. How you perform in practice, you perform in the game.
We're here with Mr. and Mrs. Coahoma Community College of 2015. And Anthony, how did you get selected to be Mr. Coahoma Community College?
Well, I believe that my fellow students and people that I surround entrust me that I'll be the best to represent them for the next school year and make the decisions that are important to ensuring that they have a great opportunity at Coahoma Community College. So it was more so the students vote and to vote me as their Mr. Coahoma Community College.
And what are your responsibilities?
I serve as the face and chairperson that charters for the school. They use our faces as a tool of recruitment, and also we serve as student leaders on campus.
And young lady, how about yourself? How did you get selected to be Mrs. Coahoma Community College?
It was majority of the student votes. They felt as if I was a good representative for the school, and I would uphold my responsibility.
Why did you come to Coahoma Community College?
I came here first, it was a family thing, and I also came here because I felt it is a good foundation for me to start off, and I'm glad that I came.
What do you want to do with your degree when you leave here?
I would like to further my education at the University of Mississippi with banking and finance.
Now with Michael Stringer, head basketball coach for the men's program here at Coahoma Community College. Michael, why the job for you? Why did you want the Coahoma Community College job?
Really, actually, this was a blessing to be here. For me coming in 94 to 96, I played on the same campus and played on the same building, the same floor. I'm just very excited about what I can bring to the table because I came from where these kids came from. Same path they trying to take, I came through the same journey. So hopefully I can be an influence or some encouragement, said you still can make it even though you came from Coahoma.
What kind of style are you going to implement here for this Tigers basketball team?
Really, with me first just coming in, I got to adjust and adapt to the system in JUCO. I've been in high school and I've been in middle school, but the style that we can play, just whatever you just make me do, I just adjust and adapt. But I like an up-tempo type of team, but we got the type of kids that can go inside out. We can slow it down if we want to, and we can push the ball if we want to. It just depends on what the other team is doing.
Coach Forrest, this basketball team, your goals heading into the 2015-16 campaign?
Well, definitely our goals this year is to make it into postseason play. We haven't done that, and that hasn't been done here in a long time. So we brought our girls in the summertime, taught them how we want to play Lady Tiger basketball, and we've gone from there. We have 9 freshmen, 2 sophomores, 2 transferring sophomores, and 1 returning sophomore from last year. Everybody's excited to learn, and they're working hard.
Well, you came from a rich program down there in Ellisville.
Mm-hmm.
Why the Coahoma job for you?
Well, it was just a golden opportunity for me. I seen the door wide open, and one of my former coaches from Ole Miss, actually told me about the job. She had known Coach Horton from a long time ago, and we connected from there, and the rest is history.
The summer workouts this year you implemented, how did that go, and do you feel you have a significant advantage as opposed to last year at this time?
Definitely a significant advantage. Last year we got the job right in July, and so I wasn't able to bring the girls up, wasn't able to even meet them until August. So starting a whole month and a half earlier before we did last year, it put us ahead of the ball game a lot.
And now let's take a look at some of the highlights from around the toughest league in America. It's Homecoming 2015 on the campus of Itawamba Community College, and ICC in red, they get the scoring started. Touchdown run there by Forsythe, 2-yard run, little screen out here. Look at Octavius Matthews. 39 yards for the score. It's 14-0 Indians over Coahoma. Back to the run game. Boy, they have a good balance up in Fulton. Forsythe, a 1-yard run here. And it's 21-0 Indians. Coahoma would get on the scoreboard. There's Jacadarius Griffin with a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Tigers get on the board. Little pass out here to the flat. Touchdown here. Grant Kimberlin on that 4-yard touchdown catch. Boy, he's had a nice year on the offensive charts for the ICC. Look at this. Here's Matthews, 65-yard touchdown run. Third quarter action, and ICC on their way to a homecoming victory. This is how tough of a day it was for Coahoma. Chilly day in Fulton on the kickoff. Ball was fumbled. Ball in the end zone. Artez Williams pounces on it, and ICC wins this one over Coahoma on their homecoming game, 49-7. To Western we go. There's Glenn Davis, 12 years as the head man at Colin Community College. A winner, no doubt. Greg Nichols, another winner in the MAC-JC, drills this field goal for the #1 team in the country, and they lead it early 3-0. Look at Matt Williams. Stay with the play. Launches it, and it's caught inside the 2-yard line for a first down and goal. And the Wildcats would punch it in, and they would lead it 7-3 second quarter. Wildcats unranked here in 2015, taking on their South Division foe, Colin, dressed in blue. Little pass here over the middle. Ball is fumbled, and that would be the theme. Fumble picked up. That's Randy Hogan able to return it, and that would set up Pearl River in good shape. Brennan O'Keefe with a field goal. Make it 10-3 Wildcats. All right, second half action now. Kruzik over the middle. Kraft with the catch in traffic. Boy, does Kruzik have a gun. First down, Colin. But it would be more Wildcat defense. Look at this. Little tip drill, and it's picked off. That's Tyler Jack with the pick. Little fourth down play here. They're going to run it to LaKedrick Lee, and the Wildcats come up big. Simmons and Peters able to get the stop. Field goal there makes it 10-6. Nichols again. The sophomore drills this one. 10-9 ball game as we hit the fourth quarter. This had a defensive theme. Williams rolling, throwing, ball tip, ball in the air, and Michael Graham comes down with the pick for Colin. They're set up in good shape. Colin now poised to regain the lead. Kruzik in the pocket over the middle, picked off. That's Stevie Scott with the INT, and the Wildcats opportunistic all afternoon long. Kruzik again, this one picked off, and look at Jack. He's got a convoy down that sideline. He is gone. 17-9. Wildcats leading, a minute to go. Colin gets it back. One last chance. They need a score. Pressure coming. Ball in the air. Intercepted again. That's Jakeith Ruffin with the pick. And Pearl River Community College, unranked, goes in and knocks off #1. 17-9. There's Wyatt Roberts, one of the top passers in the MACJC, in the toughest league in America, quarterbacking for East Mississippi. Look at him here. Looks left. Now he's going to run, right? No, he's going to dump it off. Touchdown, Dario Robinson. A 4-yard strike. 2 minutes in. It's 7-0 visitors. EMCC can play some defense, too. Boy, they are well-balanced. Offense, defense, and special teams, and on the ground. Touchdown run here. Isaiah Wright going to punch this one in from 3 yards out. And EMCC with a comfortable lead early on. Again, right up the gut. Little Bobcat D here. Roberts going to hang in the pocket, but it's going to collapse, and JC wraps him up and drops it. You know, Ty Hill leads the league in tackles for Jones County Junior College. On the ground here, look at that dive across the goal line. Wright going to take it in, and East Mississippi with a comfortable lead. John Franklin III in at quarterback now. He rushes it in from 3 yards out. Bobcats now trying to get on the board, and they do. Nate Cohen gets this touchdown grab from Kelvin Burridge, but it was all EMCC with the D. Ryan Lee there, and number 7 rolls on the road at Jones County Junior College, 49-7. And there's the winningest active coach in the history of the NJCAA, Gene Murphy, head football coach for Hines Community College. On the road at East Central, Warriors dressed in black. Here's Kavion Ento, 27-yard screen. He's into the end zone. And East Central with the game's first score. Little play action here. Hoskett going to plant and launch. Ento with the catch. And early second quarter, that's a 41-yard strike. It's 14-0 in favor of East Central. Look at Jacques Parks here. Boy, can he scramble, and just does it so eloquently. First down and goal for the visitors. Solian for the field goal. He would drill that 25-yarder. It's a 14-3 ball game. Look at Parks. Waiting, now launching, and look at this, folks. Look at Brian King, the concentration to come back, stay with it. Boy, one of the better catches you'll see all year in the MACJC. Here's Jameer Taylor out of Fairburn, Georgia. Going to take this one in for the score. 2:21 to go before the half. And Hines back into the end zone. On the ground here, it would be Gamble, and he was solid. Boy, did he rush it. 154 yards on 22 carries. Solely here with a field goal as Hines down a couple of scores. 21-10 ECC, and Hoskett would respond quickly, finding Henry Murphy on a 28-yard touchdown strike. Early fourth quarter, 28-13. Eagles, as usual, would not go down without a fight. Look at this pass play here. That is caught. Big play there by Javon Wims, one of the top catchers in the MACJC. To the air they go. Eagles are going to punch it in here. DJ Sims for the score. It's 28-19. PAT no good. Eagles trying to get back on the board late in the game, but ECC breaks it up, and the Warriors continue with those big crowds and picking up clutch victories. They knock off Hines Community College 28-19. As we continue our tour around the Coahoma Community College campus here in Clarksdale, now joining us, Matt Killebrew, Chief of Communications here for Coahoma Community College. Matt, first of all, the Health Initiative, Blue Cross Blue Shield, project that has recently been completed, and I know Coahoma is extremely pleased with the results.
We are. We'd like to give a big thanks to Blue Cross Blue Shield of Mississippi Foundation. We received a $200,000 grant to complete this project, which encompassed a half-mile fitness track, which is on the south side of our campus.
Enrollment numbers for Coahoma Community College have climbed. Dual enrollment, I know, a very big deal here.
Mm-hmm. We worked hard this year. We had an 8.1% increase in our enrollment. A lot of that was due to our evening classes on our off-site. Those numbers were up. And dual enrollment. We're trying really hard to form some really good relationships with all of the high schools in our 5-county district, and those numbers being up is a testament to that. It's also a testament to our recruiting efforts, our recruiting team, our educational outreach department. They spent about 45 days this summer in the hot sun traveling to all of our off-site campuses and really putting forth a grassroots effort to let the people in these communities know what programs Coahoma's got to offer. So we're really proud of that.
Health science lab also is something I know Oklahoma Community College has recently been able to achieve.
Yeah, recently the associate degree nursing program was nationally accredited, and now we have Oklahoma County has donated the old health annex building to the college, and we're in the process right now of beginning to renovate that building. Pretty much our health sciences department in the building is kind of busting at the seams. So it's going to give us another 9,000 square feet that we plan on moving our EMT program and our polysomnography program over into that building, which is housed right next door to the current health sciences building.
You guys are adding seating to baseball, and that should be ready by opening day here in 2016.
Yeah, we're working with Dream Seats out of New York, who's a partner with the NJCAA, and we're going to put together it's 225 seats, I believe, that will go behind our backstop and down towards the dugouts, which is going to give just comfortability. We're really putting a lot into our baseball program. Our new coach has been here for 2 years. We've done a really good recruiting effort. So it's just building upon that and trying to get the surrounding area in Clarksdale and the students and everybody, excited about the baseball program and a comfortable place to come watch the game. Well, the gatehouse is broken ground on already. As soon as our season's over in a couple weeks, they'll begin the actual construction of the gatehouse. That project will encompass the actual gatehouse, which will have new bathrooms. It'll be where tickets are sold, a new concession stand, and then we will take the existing press box, which will be lifted off with the crane, move to the other side of the field for a concession stand for our visitors, and then we're going to construct a new press box that will go the length of the entire top of our bleachers and just give us some extra room that allow us to be more hospitable to guests when they come. It's a really good addition along with the turf that was instituted 2 years ago. It's just an effort to improve things for our student athletes.
All the best, Matt.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you guys coming.
That's Matt Killebrew, Chief Communications Officer here at Oklahoma Community College in Clarksdale. Let's take a look at some more highlights now from around the toughest league in America. The 8th team in the country nationally is Mississippi Gulf Coast. There's Ishmael Morrow, #1 receiver in the MACJC. Southwest, dressed in their navy blues. Look at this play here. With time, and Mike Macon skies high to the summit sky and hauls this one down. Sets up a 1st and goal. Reed James on to get the Bears on the board. 3-0 Southwest early. On the ground, Javante Jones, a little 2-yard scamper here, 6'3", Mississippi Gulf Coast. Now second quarter. Here's Travaris McCormick on an end around. He'll take it in for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They lead it 13-3. Little defense here. Bulldogs balance as there's a sack inside the red zone. Little end around here. And Mississippi Gulf Coast going to stretch it across the goal line. And now the Bulldogs starting to pull away, and they would run away with this one. Little pass completion here. I mean, just the balance. Here's Rowland drilling a field goal. Boy, they can run it. They can throw it. They play good defense. Again, McCormick on the end around. Good offensive line. Opening up the holes, and he carries it into the end zone. Early here, over the middle. There's that pass completion. Ty Harris with the catch. There's the balance for Mississippi Gulf Coast. Back to the ground. They'll rush it in the end zone for a score. Here's Ladarius Peterson. Some tough running for Southwest as he picks up a Bear 1st down. To the air they'll go. Touchdown pass here. Bears on the board, but it wouldn't be near enough. As Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College, ranked 8th in the country, they win this one in Summit, 37-10. To Boonville we go. There's Ole Miss transfer quarterback Kendrick Doss for Northeast. Taking on Mississippi Delta. Look at Dickey here. Jawan makes the catch. Boy, he'd have 9 catches on the night. That one there for 25 yards. On the ground, they're going to run it. Delta gets on the board. Jabril Heyman, 7-0 Trojans, 10 minutes into the contest. Austin Holloway with his first career field goal. Special teams would be big. Look at Armstrong here. Dante on his way. 49-yard return. It would set up Northeast with a 1st and goal. But Mississippi Delta's defense stiffened. Holloway drills a 24-yard chip shot to make the drive a profitable one. It's 7-6 midway through the second quarter. Trojans respond big time. critical 55-yard touchdown run here. Heyman, he finished with a game-high 115 yards rushing, 14-6 Delta, late second quarter. Anthony Rush had a big game. Here's one of his monster plays. That, a tackle for loss. He'd do it on 3 straight plays. Pass here to the near corner. Look at that catch made once again by Dickey. Delta up big. Folks, the hitting in this league is tough. Watch this. Oh, big stick there. The quarterback, Conley, he'd be okay. Fade here to the far corner. That one complete. Mississippi Delta on top 21-6. More Armstrong. Boy, he kept the Tigers in the game. This 50-yard punt return sparked the fourth quarter comeback. Folks, he'd finished with 298 return yards between kickoffs and punts. He also had a kickoff return for a touchdown negated by a penalty earlier in the game. Here come the Tigers. Touchdown pass here from Walker to Cornegay. These same two would hook up again right here. It would cut the lead to 28-20 fourth quarter, but it would not be enough. Mississippi Delta. The Trojans go to Boonville and win this one 28-20. To Senatobia we go. There's Northwest Mississippi Community College running back Justin Crawford, who leads the MAC-JC in rushing. It's homecoming 2015 on the Senatobia campus. Holmes, the visitors in white, they get the scoring started to Jarek Bryant, a 1-yard touchdown run. It's 6-0 Holmes. Folks, this would be one of the best junior college football games of the year. Here's Crawford going to take a screen. Gets the Rangers on the board. It's 7-6 Northwest first quarter. Look at Minshew here. Out to the flat. There goes Crawford. 68 yards for the score. 17-6 Northwest with the lead. I mean, is this guy not the impact player of the MAC-JC? Holmes would answer. Look at Brian. Going to step and launch. And Dre Massey with the catch. 17-13 ball game. Minshew back on the ground to Crawford. A 1-yard touchdown run. Spites extra point. Makes it 24-13 Northwest. On the ground. Ball is fumbled. Ball. Chris Fobbs picks it up, and he'll take it the other way. Fobbs, a 50-yard fumble recovery, and Northwest starting to pull away 31-13. But Jeff Kuhn's gang has a lot left in him. Look at Henson gonna plow his way into the end zone as he carries Northwest defenders. 31-20. Back on the ground, they run it. This is Trevante McDaniel from 3 yards out. Northwest now bidding for the lead. They'll hand this one off. McDaniel again, a 15-yard run. 33-31, but Northwest would answer. Minshew finds Ryan Golden. 34-yard strike. And Northwest leads it 39-33. Fourth down, must score for Holmes. Bryant options it in. Touchdown with 36 seconds left. Holmes with the lead. Last chance, fourth down and 10. Pass to the near flat. Caught for a first down. Timeout Rangers. They send on Spites for the game winner. Snap, spot, kick on the way. Good! And the Rangers win it 42-40.
Now let us take a look at the scores, stats, and standings of the toughest league in America.
And then a wrap on tonight's program from Coahoma Community College in Clarksdale. We'll talk to you next week on Inside Mississippi JUCO Football.
Go Tigers!
Inside Mississippi JUCO Football is powered by Pawpaw's Campers and Cars. www.pawpawsrvs.com. By the MACJC, the toughest league in America. By Heritage Properties. Bank Plus. Mississippi Sports Medicine, EnviroTurf Services, Farm Bureau, C-Spire, the Mississippi Army National Guard, and Brown Bottling Group Pepsi.